friends, welcome back to playing tribute to Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Fan Translation, Prosecutor's Path, where we're being a defense attorney's assistant, but still, I'm still finding it very ironic. So, we are in the middle of the end, I guess, apparently, where we have discovered some secrets and some, things, but we're still a bit lost in like what exactly happened here, because we've got everything between the tunnel and dropping the body and all of that starting to remind me of the case at the end of the last game, wherever they had the cart and they drained the water and it went down and then it was pushed or something. Like that's what it's starting to remind me of right now. But anyway, let's continue, shall we? The courtyard. Depending on what we find here, the entire incident could become clear. However, there's nothing left here. Yesterday... Isn't there one more possibility? The well in the courtyard. It's possible that the body was dropped down from there. In other words, the body being dropped down the well and then moved to the workroom could only have been done during the show. And the only one who could have done it is Simon Keyes. Was the body dropped down the well or not? This could be the decisive clue that we need to reach the truth of the matter. Before I continue with the investigation, I should organize my evidence. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Yay! I love it when this happens. What do we got here? Okay. Whoa, okay. The map. We always have the map. The map's important. Alright. Have we gotten official information that was a metal thing? Alright, so saw it, dropped it. Used to have the victim. So the animals can go in. Prisoner's bracelet would be alarm. Whoa, hello. The roll call. Okay. Saud's bracelet was broken. For some reason, the hound piece is important. So why not? Cerberus piece. The entire prison could not find the murder weapon. And we're guessing it's the chisel. Nightly played chess by male against Dogen. And we don't know what the connection is. Which security footage was that? Was that the footage of Simon Keyes being with him? Looking at the entrance to the detention center in the prison. Whoa. Stop doing that. The bear went through. Some broken sporks along the way. Stabbed to the neck by a sharp metal object. Died instantly. There's traces of blood. Dogen hid inside his dog's mouth. There's a small bell attached to it. Attached the knife and Anubis, custom made. Only two exist. The knife has been confiscated. So are we saying that this was once a knife? Is that what we're doing? Like, what? Why is the bell attached to that chisel? That's the mystery. That's the real mystery here. Let's see here. Hey, there's a grate here. The wells run dry after all. They lock on. Lockpicking is one of my specialties. Want to see? There's absolutely no need for this. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Whoa. What happened, Kay? The lock is broken. Judging from the looks of it, it feels like it was broken some time ago. So the lock was broken. This means that anyone could have dropped a body down this well. According to Judge Courtney's reasoning, Mr. Keyes murdered Knightley in the courtyard. And then, during the show, he disposed of the body in the well. You think so? Did he really use the well to move the body? I know! Let's get Missile in to help out again. He should be able to track down the scent of the body. Good idea. Let me contact Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe here. Detective, I have a favor to ask of you. We would like for you to bring Missile to the courtyard. Sounds like you need the help of one of my 7 secret weapons again, huh, sir? And also, I would like for you to contact a witness. Please contact Regina Berry of the Very Big Service. Roger that, sir. I'll bring them over in a flash. So, what should we do while we wait for Gummy? How about some hide and seek? What are you talking about, Kay? There's nowhere to hide here. Okay, during times like this, it is your turn to shine. Oh, that! You want me to recreate the crime scene. I was wondering when she was going to do that. Huh? How do you do that? See for yourself. The great thief's secret method. Little thief. Is she going to give her speech again? When all light is off. Raven flies or whatever. Whoa! What's that? Screen's floating in midair? And yet our cell phones are flip phones in this game. What are you doing, Kay? I'm entering the information needed for the simulation. There's a shield. This little leaf. It's a tool that can recreate the crime scene based on the information it's. Should I set it for how this place was like when we came here yesterday? Yes, I believe they were in the middle of taking down the scent. We can pay enough attention to the well, so leave it to me. I took a picture of the place too. There, and there. Data entry complete. Now to set the projection to maximum output. Dark skies of evening when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. There it is. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. What just happened? I recreated the courtyard from yesterday, based on the information I entered. This was a tool the previous Yana Garrison used. It's a device to run simulations to practice sealing things. Once used in this manner, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. Oh, but it's still only a recreation based on what information we have. I can't recreate what I don't have information for, and if my information is incorrect, the recreation can come out strange too. Since Kay had the photo, there should be no problems. Now, let's begin the investigation. Alright. Let's do it. Since it's a recreation, you can examine things just like you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. Yes, I know. First, I should start with that as well. Okay, if you say so. Okay. Let's examine the area around the window. Use this glass. To study him. Looks like the rope they use for tug of wars. I'm not going to play tug of war with you. I didn't even say anything yet! There's a metal stake attached to the end of the rope. Ah, you use these to pin down the tent where you go camping. It doesn't seem like it's from the forest. Have something else here. It appears to be the pulley that was used to lift the bucket. There's nothing unusual about this area. Yes, there is. There's a striped cloth. Really? Okay. This is a metal weight. It weighs... It's hard to see in the recreation. Okay, do you remember? I think it was 33 pounds? I wonder what such a heavy thing was used for. It doesn't seem to be directly related to the circus. Nothing seems to be directly related to the circus here. The well was behind the stage. That means only a few people would have access to the body in the well during the performance. This isn't looking good for Mr. Cleese. These things around the well, what were they used for? Dumping the body because the body was wrapped in that cloth? They don't seem to be related to the animal show. I agree. We can ask Miss Berry about it later. Okay, so they're not expecting me to do logic. Oh. I guess I'm done. Well then. This is the stage where they perform the animal show. If I put on a great beef show, I wonder if anyone would come. Just show the police station. Which is the conversation we've already had. Hey, buddy. Okay, yes, we have. This pond is where water's rolling due to mortality. I guess those fish bones are the remains of her last meal. I don't think an alligator would leave such clean bones. She had a very refined looking face. Couldn't tell as well. That's because I'm a girl who's good with faces. I'm a girl who's good with faces. Why don't I feel the least bit jealous? What was the elephant's name again? She's Mystique the Asian elephant. Apparently I need that for my logic here. Ah, that's right. It's an easy name to remember. Mr. Edgeworth, what a terrible thing to say about poor Mystique. That's all the information we can gather from now. Okay, go on ahead. Let's shut down. Alright, returning the area to normal. I am misreading everything. Go ahead and shut down Little Thief, is what he said, not go on ahead. That was a really short investigation. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come with this part, because, man, 2-hour parts have been killing me here. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Hey, speak of the gummy! Detective Gumsh. That was quick. I couldn't keep you waiting for too long, sir. Thanks for coming along too, Regina. No problem. It sounded like fun, so I skipped practice to come here. Thank you for your cooperation. First, Detective, let's have Missile do some traveling. No problem, sir. Hey, Missile! Over here, pal. Hey, what's eating you, pal? I said over here. He's growling. What is happening? Why are you so mad? What's the matter? Looks like he's scared of something, sir. Gosh. Alligator! I guess he's scared of the alligator, sir. Good grief. Looks like Missile won't be much help to us. So what should we do, Miles? Maybe we can ask Miss Berry for help. What is it? What is it? Is there something I can do? Do you want me to teach Allie a trick? Actually, she probably could. No, I just need you to tell me about the addition of the courtyard during the show. Looks like it's my time to shine again. Yes, do this. Poor Missile. Just sniffing around now. Alright, that should do it. I'm starting up the recreation now. So I guess Regina's gonna just, sit in the show. Recreation complete. This time, you can see how the courtyard was during the animal show. This should be around the time, this should be around the time when the body was struck down. Wow, cool! It's just like magic! It's not magic. I just recreated the scene based on the information you gave us. See? Look over there. The backstage area is missing. Well, Regina didn't help with preparation, so she doesn't really know how it was set up. I get it, you can't recreate what you don't have the information for. Sorry, it's because Simon took care of setting up. I'm sorry, it's because Simon took care of setting everything up. Don't worry yourself, Regina, bye. Miles is the one at fault here. Why am I at fault? Why me? Mr. Edgeworth, I've recreated the show in progress. By the way, I'm glad that there's somebody that calls him by his first name in this game, because that is serious slacking. Oh no, I guess Francisca calls courtyard during the show and after the show. You can freely switch between the two different states. To change the recreation, select little leaf on the bottom screen. Now, let's begin the investigation. Okay. So we don't have any information here. At this point in time, we still don't have enough information about the area. That's right, Mr. Edgeworth. Please steal some information. Don't steal information. I obtained it for my investigation. I prefer to act first before thinking. I act before thinking as long as you do it to the investigation. I wouldn't want to arrest you. Looking good, man. A love story between an elephant and a tiger. I really wanted to see that. I also wanted to see Simon in action. Simon is really amazing, especially the part where he gets blown away. At that point, the suspect in the role of the villain is blown away by the heroine's power and then makes his exit. After being blown away, the suspect had disappeared from the stage. Are you saying the crime was committed during that time? Do you know how long he was gone from the stage? Let me think. About 15 minutes or so? It's just as Judge Courtney said. But isn't it dangerous to be blown away by an elephant? It's alright. Mystique is very gentle. It's not what we're worried about here. During the first few practices, he was having trouble getting blown away. Then all of a sudden, he was able to be sent flying beautifully. He might be using some sort of device, but it's amazing. Oh! Device. Do you know anything about it? I have no idea. Simon handled it all by himself. Aha. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, and this crate was empty in the recreation earlier. That's right. It was also empty in the picture I took. I'm sorry. That information is wrong. What do you mean? This crate contained Mystique's food. In the morning on the day of the show, all the apples were gone. I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry. Missing apples. I should make a note of this. Performing on stage right now, so the cage is empty. Makes sense. I wonder how Mystique entered the courtyard. What do you mean how? The entrance here is human-sized, and this fence is electrified. I don't think an elephant would enter from in there. They could just turn off the electricity. If they did that, all the inmates would escape. Sometimes anyone would escape when the elephant is entered. I wonder how she came in. This requires some thought. She seems to be enjoying it. I should just let her be. Alright, and all the chairs were here. These chairs are lined up in an orderly fashion. I guess there were a few empty seats during the performance. This intimate atmosphere, and the closeness between the stage and the audience. I thought it said inmate. The inmate. The intimate inmate atmosphere. It reminds me of the karaoke tournament I entered when I was a kid. Karaoke tournament. I was the runner-up. Dark skies of evening with no other bird takes away, let alone reads all singing. I don't think that's a song, and doesn't karaoke only work whenever you're singing an actual song? Don't tell me you actually sang that song. Of course, the song rocks. Surprised she actually reached finals. She steal second place? No, she didn't steal first place. She must have gotten it out fair and square. Whimper. As you can see, he's totally scared, sir. I'm trying to sense, but it looks like that is impossible. Poor puppy. Alright, buddy. Did you come here often, Regina? Yeah, I have many friends here. I love this place. New friends, old friends, everyone's a friend here. Yesterday, Miss Warden introduced me to a new friend, little Allie. Who lives in the pond in the courtyard. Yeah, I have a feeling all of her friends are the animals. That pond, if you get too close, it feels like you'll get gulped. I don't think little Allie would do such Her stomach wasn't feeling very well yesterday. I'm worried. Aren't you all worried too? Right? Yes, of course. We're all worried, right, Mr. Edgeworth? I was out enough. To distract me to this. Did she eat something that she shouldn't have? Okay, let's see if I can logic this out, because clearly this was used for Simon's stunt. Can I connect those two now? Cool. Mr. Keyes used a device for his stunt. Maybe the tools around the well are connected to this? Okay, I'd like to recheck the tools lying around the well yesterday. Can you change the recreation, wow, to the after the show scene? Roger! The tools lying around the well. They have been part of this device. It seems very likely. I wonder if it's possible to recreate the device. If you ask Mr. Keyes, he should be able to tell you how the device was put together. Alright, I'll go ask him. What, are you just gonna run off? Okay. So we're just gonna hang out here then. La la. Mr. Edgeworth! I asked him about it. And did you find out how the device works? Oh, yay, recreation. Okay, he used a rope to hang some weights on the well's pulley. The weights are suspended inside the well. Then, he ran the rope through 2 more pulleys. And tied the end of the rope to his own body. So he used the force of the falling weights to send himself flying. What's to stop the weights from falling on their own? In order to prevent that from happening, he used a stopper. Miss Verity didn't know anything about what it means. Mr. Keyes removed the stopper by himself. Correct, that's why a second rope was needed. This rope was attached to the stopper, and when it was pulled from the stage, the stopper would be removed, and the weights would drop down the well. I'm definitely going to steal this idea. The Yatagarasu won't lose to something like this. Don't waste your time. Circus acts require extensive training. Even if you steal a device, it won't do you any good. Then I'll train as well. Before you stop training, first update the recreation. Oh yeah. He wanted me to recreate the device that was used in the performance. First, let's return to the during the show scene. Next, I'll input the information of the device on the well. Now we can recreate the device Simon made. So this is the device that Mr. Keyes used. Sign up with the friend of the show, use the default. Simon sure is gutsier than he thinks. Only the one weight though? Is that realistic? Okay, sub-weights it says, so. Using the falling weights as the force to launch himself during his performance? Indeed, you have to drop enough weights to exceed his own falling weights. In order to provide the strength needed to pull on the stage. So, is that where the apples went? Someone must have practiced a lot for this. Alright, let's go back to God. Let's do this first. Disconnecting the weight. Isn't this strange? Yeah, that's the problem. It's too light. What's wrong, pal? Haven't you noticed, Detective? What's strange about the weight is the number. The number. Yeah, because there should be more of them. What's strange is the number of weights. In other words, it's not heavy enough. Apples. In order to pull up Mr. Key's body weight. You're right, sir. It's like it's time to use my 7 secret weapons, sir. Is it necessary? I was thinking it was just the apples, but okay. Mr. Edgeworth, you got that look on your face. You want to use my secret weapons, sir? This one's super food, but I've got a fishing rod ready to go. Would you prefer the metal detector? I've never seen it from its eyes pop like that. Need be, I'll let you know. Now I'm just standing by. I don't know why they're doing logic. What is happening? It's connected to that. Detective Gumshoe, it's time for your secret weapon. Yes, sir! I was looking for the metal detector. I don't have many chances to use this one. Before we begin the search, let me go over how to use the metal detector. Oh, we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it. This metal detector uses sound. And this meter. To let you know how close you are to a metal object. Get close to a metal object, the metal detector will have a bigger reaction like this. When you get the biggest reaction, give me the order to examine this room. Let's see what we've got. It's just a metal fence. And that's basically how you search for metal objects. Just give me the instructions on where you want to search. Oh, I'm controlling Gumshoe, that's fine. Warmer, but the reaction's still kind of weak. So I can't really tell based on the total lack of any sound happening here. You're killing me here. Here, sir. Looks like there's something here. Investigate. Oh, is that what she ate? Did she eat that? Is that why she's feeling sick? I found these in the clumps of grass here, sir. Those are the weights used for that hoisting device. It's intentionally hidden. There's 4 of them all, sir. How many weights would be enough to lift Simon? The other weights that you used these device. Why were they hidden over here, though? See? I'm really earning my keep today, aren't I, sir? Boo. Eek! The alligator! That scared me, pal. Huh? What's the matter, detective? Looks like the metal detector's reacting to this alligator. Really? Why? Are you sure it's still just reacting to the weights? It's a different reaction, sir. It's definitely coming from the alligator. Yeah, she definitely ate something that she shouldn't have. It's gone. Is she laughing? What's happening? Looks like it's scared of us. I don't think so, Kay. Huh? If anything, I think Allie was a little under the weather. She didn't eat any of the food that the warden gave her yesterday. I think she might have eaten something bad. So I guess the metal detector could be reacting to whatever the alligator ate. Oh, maybe she ate one of those weights? I can tell she's actually an alligator with just 53-pound weights. What could the metal detector be reacting to? And regardless, why were these weights hidden? Maybe we should take another look at the device on the well. Okay, I'd like you to recreate the after the show scene. Alright, leave it to me. Cannot examine that. Pulley was used to lift the bucket from the well. The buckets were found. What exactly? Three pulleys. So we got 3 pulleys. We got the one above the well, and we got these 2. 2 ropes. Well, so yeah, it's gotta be. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else it wants from me. It's gotta be this.
Eureka!
No. Device. It could be just me, but it feels like something's missing. So if something's missing, it's the rope. So do I present the rope or do I present the device?
Eureka!
This recreation and the device we saw earlier, there's some major discrepancy. One of the ropes is missing. You're right! Without it, the device won't work. What happened to it? There's the missing rope disappeared too. I know, I have it in my inventory. It's possible that we hold a piece of evidence that shows where the rope was. Eh? A piece of evidence shows where the missing rope was. The missing rope!
Take that!
The rope we found with the dead body. Could it be? Yes, it could be the other piece of rope that was used here. Then, does that mean this rope is attached to the weights? However, the weight was not one of these metal weights. These weights were hidden in the grass and replaced with something else. body. He was pulled down by the dead body. What dropped down the well was none other than Knightley's dead body. Mr. Knightley's body was used as the weight? Yes, the weights were replaced with Knightley's body. Mr. Keyes used the device to launch himself off the stage. When the rope that was tied to him was undone and let go, both the body and the rope dropped down the well. That's terrible. He was tied to the dead body of his friend. Ugh. The rope wasn't used to tie up Knightley. It was used to suspend him inside the well. It also explains why the other weights were hidden. So that no one would find out that the weights were replaced with the body. Yes, the killer was the one who did those weights. But lies. Was it Knightley boy stabbed in the neck with the murder weapon? He was suspended in the well. Wouldn't there be blood in the bottom of the well? The killer was also aware of that, so that's why they used the sight item. Which item did the killer use in order to leave no traces of blood behind? Which item?
Take that!
I'm waiting to present that. The sheet we found near the bottom was used to wrap up the body. I see! Looks like all the pieces are starting to come together, eh? But this means that the body definitely came from the well. If that's the case, wouldn't that mean Simon is the killer? No, that's not necessarily the case. But yesterday Judge Courtney said Mr. Keyes was the killer. Would he have needed to set up such an elaborate device? I guess you have a point. Mr. Keyes was only responsible for dropping the body during the show. In other words, it doesn't matter where the real killer was or what they were doing during the show. Until now, this brings it down to not watching the show. It's true, we also suspected Mr. Dogan. The killer's true intent was to make us think that the murder occurred during the show. In other words, they used the device on the well to create a fake alibi. Miss Barry, do you know when this device on the well was set up? Let me think. The day before the show. I think it was at 9. We all started preparing at 9 p.m. We finished at around midnight. The killer replaced the weights with the dead body afterwards. Did Dogan know about the device? No, even if he knew about the device, it wouldn't be possible for him to use it. You can't teach a dog to suspend a body in a well. In other words, Dogan is not the killer. Dun dun dun. Alright, does it want me to logic out that the elephant ate the apples? No. It was there the day before the show was gone the next morning. So they finished at midnight. Does the apples have to do with... Well, now I'm afraid to put anything together. What did you eat, Allie? The Great Thief's secret weapon. I see. But isn't as bad using the thief's tool to aid in the investigation? Don't make such a scary face. It's alright. The Corey's lips are sealed. It's for the truth, right? The evidence may very well already have been destroyed. In order to recreate the crime scene, we need her help. I'm so serious. At times like this, a simple smile would suffice. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, Okay, I think I have to logic it out. So... both of these... So I've been going based off of the wording. So this is talking about a steak. This says a steak. This says day before the show, gone the next morning. This says night before the show. I mean... yeah, okay. I was like, it's not trying to be too crazy, right? The apples in the crate were probably eaten by a steak. Thank you. But it's strange. I remember leaving the crate out of reach from Mystique's nose. Are you certain? Yes, the crate was still full of apples on the night before the show. Okay, so yes, the cart was moved to where her nose could reach it. With that many animals, it could not have been moved. Most likely, the crate was moved by a person. There it is. That's what I believe you. Prior to the show, the cart's position was often changed when animals were involved. This appears to be the correct information based on taking the simulation programs, okay? Alright, now you see we're supposed to recreate the scene. First, let's return to the during the show scene. Using the info we got from Regina, I'll recreate the scene with the cart in its actual place. Which makes sense because that's where we saw it the next day. Recreation complete. Okay, so I want to pouch the smell of the animals that contained the elephant's food. So it was filled with Astique's apples. That's right. On the day before the show, it was full of apples. Until the morning, they were all gone. Oh, did you think of something? So let's do it. Let's link his logic together. This cart was moved the night before the show. The body was also switched the night before the show. I don't think it was just a coincidence. Keeping that in mind, the question now becomes, why was the cart moved? The cart used to be in front of that door. I can think of one reason why. Somebody opened that door! Right. Let's hurry up and... The door's locked. Let's ask a guard! Hey, Mr. Guard! I'm surprised that she didn't try to do her lockpicking. Yes? What is it? That was fast. You there. Where's the key to this door? The warden's in charge of it. I'll get it from her right away. The warden's in charge of the keys here. Without the warden's permission, this door can't be opened. Thank you very much. It's a circuit breaker panel. This must be the breaker room. On the night before the show, somebody came into this room. I wonder why they... Anyone can use the breaker room to break them. Which was definitely to upgrade the circuit breakers. The electric fence? So someone came here to shut off the power or something? Is that anything? It had its power shut off? It had its power shut off the breaker. Security camera. The security camera footage had a 3-hour gap. I see! The circuit breaker for the security camera was stripped. It's highly possible. Was this the killer's handiwork? With the camera down, it would be easier to move about. The killer would have a major advantage. I knew it! If that's the case, the killer was the person in charge of the breaker. The person in charge of the key to the breaker room is... Deactivating the recreation. Oh, hello. I'm the first in the scene as always. Good morning, Mr. Best. What? You! How'd you get here before me? I see you have a badge. Maybe it is your place, Judge Courtney. I have many matters which require my attention. I have no time to waste. Who was taking the case? Oh, my apologies. I had forgotten that you were assisting the defense attorney. An assistant can never be the best. You follow like the rest. Just say what you like, don't you? Speaking of examination, alright, I'll call the man over.
Hold it!
That would be unnecessary. What? We've already finished the investigation of the courtyard. You've been bested. Bested? Me? Judge Courtney. Your reasoning from yesterday. Watch me shatter it to pieces. I would advise you to choose your words more carefully. Have you forgotten what the fate of your badge rests in my hands? The confidence! I've had enough of such coercion. Can't you think of some other way to coerce me that does not involve my badge?
Elvaroon!
Despite my repeated warnings, you show no signs of affection. It seems I must remind you once more. Prosecute for your investigation, but you can't leave someone such as yourself unattended.
Objection!
Neither the fate of my badge nor the actions of the committee will impede my progress, proving Mr. Key's innocence. That is all that concerns me. Your words are like those of a defense attorney. If you are willing to go that far, then I will show no leniency. In the name of the goddess of law, I shall turn your words against you. And at the end, you will forfeit the title of prosecutor. You shall regret this. I shared my reasoning with you before, since Mr. Elbert could see the body when he passed through the tunnel. It could only have been down to the well during the show. The only one who could have performed such an act is the suspect. You're right. That is completely true. Naturally, you have evidence to support your reasoning. Of course she does! Who do you think she is? Earlier, I received the official autopsy report. Babysitting that kid must be difficult. The time of death was the night before the body was discovered. In other words, the day before the show. The cause of death remains unchanged, a stab wound 4 inches deep. Alright, so that proves our thing with that the body was put there the night before the show. Wonderful. Simon Keyes was not present on the stage for a period of 15 minutes. There was sufficient time for him to drop the body down the well. She has not investigated the courtyard yet. That means... it seems there is a hole in your argument. You seem quite confident. Can you present evidence to support your claim? Of course I can, and I will. After I press, because presenting evidence is never, without pressing has never gone well for me.
Hold it!
But Albert just failed to notice the body. Miss Assistant's assistant. Did you also enter the hole? How'd you know? I noticed that there was some bloodstains. That's amazing! Your powers of observation really put the great beef in the shape. Well, the thing is, again, we have no problem with this. The body was struck down well during the show. I'd like to hear your reasoning for this. The day before the show, Mr. Elbert indicated himself. Mr. Knight escaped from his cell. To the courtyard and proceeded to murder Mr. Knight. The next day, when Mr. Elbert passed through the Please wait a minute, that doesn't seem right at all. Wasn't there a sweet smell in the tunnel? Mr. Knightley must have passed through it. Mr. Knightley passed through the tunnel after Mr. Elbert. Mr. Elbert passed through the tunnel and stopped the show. However, the body was found until the end of the show. Which is why you believe the body was dropped during the show. Yes, and that's very good. Again, I have no problems with this. There's no one else who could have committed the murder. I heard that Miss Barry was present on stage at all times. there must have been a chance for even one of them to approach the well. Judge, as much as certain, they all testify as such. So they're in for oversight. Finally admit that when Simon Keys called the criminal, Judge Courtney has not thoroughly examined the courtyard like we have. So there's a bit of a gap in our argument, right? We should review the evidence we obtained from the courtyard. Again, there's no problem with her.
Objection!
I'm just proving that she's right. Unfortunately for you, Judge Courtney, your argument doesn't hold any water. Just like the well. There was a device set up around the well here. What's this device that you see? Two stunts in which Mr. Keys is blown away by the elephant during the show. I have heard of this. Right before he exits the stage. He tied one end of the length of the rope to himself and then the other end to a set of weights. He was able to perform this stunt by dropping these weights down the well.
Objection!
Wouldn't he have to spend the whole place suspended up in the air?
Hold it!
That's why he had a stopper attached to the weights end. The stopper was removed by pulling it on the rope. Around the well, we found evidence that the weights were switched with the victim's body. This was done by the real killer in order to shift suspicion away from them. Judging from the time of death, the murder was carried out in the early morning of the show. The true criminal had until the time the show started to set up the device.
Objection!
But didn't Simon Keys make that thing? And since he was also the one who used it, he's the best suspect. Don't you agree?
Objection!
If Mr. Keys were the murderer, he would not have needed to do that. Miss Barry. Yes? Was there anyone else who knew of the device he set up? Well, let me see. Since we had to get everything about our show approved by the people here at the prison, I'd say there were others who knew about it. And there you have it.
Overruled!
I see. You have indeed performed a thorough investigation, which is why I am even further perplexed. Why did you not use your efforts for justice? My actions are not just. But who made that decision? You cannot understand even that, even now. Providing support to a defense attorney despite being a prosecutor is quite unnatural. This goes against the rules. I am merely choosing to do what I think is right at this particular time. I travel down the road I have chosen. Your comprehension is not a matter of a list. However, if anyone intends to interfere, I will show no mercy. Perhaps this is a calling from the goddess of law. If you intend to rebel against her divine will, I will have no choice but to hand down my verdict. Pay heed to my words. I have no more reason to suspect Simon Keys of murder. I am paying heed. Are we really going to be suspecting the warden? If the body came from the courtyard, how was Mr. Knighton brought here from the detention center? Yeah, we still have that issue. But wait, no, it was the dog, right? Simon Keys couldn't provide such an opportunity. Because of this fact, I find it most difficult to suspect any other party in this matter. While Simon Keys was moving supplies for the show, he visited Mr. Knighton's cell. Does that not strike you as odd? Why else would he have brought a large covered cage with him? Oh, that does seem pretty suspicious. Mr. Keys was merely that kind of person. It is entirely possible that he carelessly brought it there. If that is possible, then it is also possible that he was assisting the escape. Am I wrong? I suppose I must refute a theory with evidence. Didn't we already, say it was the tunnel?
Hold it!
Are you certain there were no other routes? A trial date has not yet I said, Mr. Conspicuous manner.
Hold it!
Are you certain that he was the only person who had the opportunity?
Hold it!
Then would it be the same for Mr.
Overruled!
The warden has shown favor to the Berrigan service. The warden has shown favor to the Berrigan circus. Simon Keith is a circus member. Miss Barry's apprentice, no less. It could only have been him. He was able to move about freely.
Objection!
It seems that you forgot to mention.
Overruled!
Well, yes, does not exist in my dictionary. Then it would be prudent for you to add this to your arguments. Mr. Keyes may have been the only person who could move around freely in the prison. But on the day of the murder, there was a gap in time in surveillance records. During that time, anyone could have done as they pleased. Yes? I think the tape is the first one to present.
Take that!
Mr. Keyes wasn't the only one who had the opportunity. Who else could have had the opportunity? The timestamp on the security camera is off by 3 hours. This means that there was a 3-hour gap in time. During that time, anyone could have done it. Probably the case, then time intention. Are you saying that it's possible? It's possible. We had access to this.
Take that!
In this courtyard, we found the circuit breaker for the security camera, and it was possible to access the breaker room both before and after the murder. What? Unfortunately, it appears that you've fallen short of your intentions. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't fallen short of anything. So can you explain how the murderer obtained the key to the breaker room? Yeah, that's right. It was locked, wasn't it? The warden hangs onto the key, right? The breaker room has great importance even in a prison. There's no one who would be able to obtain this key.
Objection!
Well, I can think of someone. Let's just say this person, the murderer, was able to get the key. He didn't even need to steal it.
Objection!
There can't be anyone like that. Besides, the breaker to the electrified fence is in that room too. The person who used the key to enter the breaker room. I can't believe it. It's the ward. It's always the person in charge. Why is it always the person in charge?
Take that!
The murderer is Warden Roland. Oh my, what an energetic little puppy. That's because this dog is extremely fond of sweets. It seems to detect a sweet scent on you. Oh! Oh heavens, no, I'm not even wearing perfume or anything of the sort. The dog detects a sweet scent of death. How poetic. However, does that not imply that I committed a murder? That's what I think. What? The Mr. Edgeworth, are you serious about your statements? Oh, how amusing. The very thought of a warden committing a murder. It sounds like something out of a mystery novel. Precisely. What reasoning is it?
Hold it!
Nothing of the sort. I didn't want to believe it myself, but here we are. Based on the evidence, I had no choice but to report. This evidence proves that Warden Roland is the murderer. Sorry, what? Is it the circuit breaker? What is it? What? are the murderer, then why don't you show us? So we're talking about the sweet scent.
Take that!
Why game? Why would you have thought that I would have known that that's what you wanted at that particular case? Like, yes, you mentioned the sweet smell that Missile was reacting to, but why didn't you say it again instead of it? Because it kind of was just like in passing. It was all like, oh, it detects a sweet smell of you. It's the smell of death. And then that was just like a joke. That was just like laughed off. Like, that's when you should have been like, no, this was the scent. This is what it was. The smell gave you away. As you can plainly see, someone has taken notice. This police dog. He tracked a sweet smell that came from the body. And right now, he is telling us that the same scent is also on board the You are a cruel one to accuse me of murder based on something like that. Right, Justine, darling? It appears that Judge Courtney has reached the same conclusion as I have. The key to the breaker room is the same scent in the body, but we're only one who could see as such. Yes, we have reached a conclusion. We should not listen to what to say. Indeed, until we do, we cannot close this case. Oh my goodness, everyone, such scary faces. So I'm the only one who could have been the murderer. That just cannot be. It's always the person in charge. I don't know why there's a question mark at the end of that, translators. I heard all about this case from Justine, darling. Had I committed the murder, it would have taken place inside the holding cell. But I couldn't have moved the body. I never went into the prison. I was caught up in my work up until the show. I was stuck in my office. Check up on it if you like. You found there's no record of me entering the prison. Yeah, because you killed the breaker. I don't know what reasoning you had, but I can say for sure, I cannot be the killer. This'll bark to you, pal. You gotta be the culprit. Heavens, it's not possible. I already told you I never went to the prison. If you think I'm lying, why don't you check the records? She wants us to check the records. She does seem confident. For now, all we can do is listen to her and try to draw out more information. I do hope you understand, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
How much did you hear? From Judge Courtney. Are you too close? As close as a fish in water. Are you jealous? Jealous. On the first day of the investigation, she filled us in on the situation. In exchange for our cooperation, she explained the details of the case to us. How could you say that? You're so mean, Justine, darling. For some reason, it's just so scary.
Hold it!
The murder occurred inside the cell. How can you be so certain about that? Well, everywhere else would be under surveillance, right? And the victim's blood was found there too. But I don't think it's necessary to inform about this fact. That doesn't mean it's proven. You do know that. But I see no contradictions in assuming the crime scene was at the detention center.
Hold it!
You never went into the prison. Do you have proof of this? My, can't you wait for me to finish?
Hold it!
You were in your office the whole time. Nothing strange happened. Nope, nothing at all. Were you looking for something? I'm not too good at tidying up. I always forget where I put everything. The other day, I even lost track of an important piece of evidence. How could you be such a quick egg? If someone were to take something from me, I wouldn't even notice the entire year. It's really hard to tidy up. On the day of the incident, I was working in my office and searching for lost items. In other words, I couldn't have gotten to prison, even if I wanted to.
Hold it!
Such route was neither the entrance nor a secret passage. Oh, yes, it's a thing that I noticed before. I don't know whether I ever said it out loud, but it was this. So I was like, hey, there's a door from her office into the courtyard. That's really weird. Did I say that out loud? I feel like it was a couple parts ago. Well, if I didn't, I was thinking it. And I was like, I wonder if that's going to come up later. And here, lo and behold.
Take that!
Of course, because the warden is a suspect. The barbed wire fence. You would have moved nightly to your office first. This office leads directly to the gardens inside of the wardrobe. If you had moved from here and past the barbed wire fence, you would have moved to the prison without passing through the entrance or a tunnel. I wonder what Mr. Edgeworth is saying. Haven't you noticed? There's a high voltage current running through the fence. Yeah, obviously she couldn't have passed through there like that. The current to the fence could be switched off at the right moment. If you were the only one who had the key, Alvaru! Quite right. Got you there, Mr. To turn off the fence's breaker. Warden Roland was the only one who had access. Don't let this faze you, Miles. But if I don't have a solution for this, she'll get away. Now, Uncle Ray never said don't think, you know. It's just not good to be so stubborn about it, that's all. But no matter how you think about it, Warden Roland couldn't have done this alone. Prosecutor Edgeworth, if you have failed to come up with an
Objection!
She had an accomplice. I am not amused, interrupting my judgment only to be silent. Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. Is he going to say that he's starting to sound like someone else? I have to answer. I won't let this end here. He's starting to sound like Phoenix. My reasoning is not over yet. So how did she use the breaker without coming into detention center? It's perfectly possible with this method. Which made it possible to turn off the breaker. She had an accomplice. It was indeed impossible for one person. But what if there were two? Exactly, just what I expected. Yes, you was an accomplice in the prison cell. Alvaru! Enough. I am disappointed in you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. What's that, pal? You're making fun of Mr. Edgeworth. The inmates of this prison all wear bracelets. Oh my gosh! That's why he's the perfect citizen. Oh, okay. Hey, playing it like this where I don't know anything that's going on and don't remember anything that's going on is great for you guys because you get like real-time reactions and actual reactions and not just my like, ooh, did you know that this is gonna happen? Oh, but oh my goodness. Okay, I'm ready for this. If they try to go where they please, they will set off the alarm. Ah, so you've noticed. This is a prison after all. Not only the prisoners, but the guards too are under constant scrutiny. So why isn't anyone near to Selwood? The only ones allowed to move around freely are the animals. And they certainly could not have used a breaker. Guards, it's still possible that the person— Alvaru! Excluding the inmates and the guards just behind the person, would you say—
Objection!
We can't exclude the inmates and guards just yet. There was only one person, one whose movement was not restricted. This evidence shows that there was someone in the prison who could move around freely.
Take that!
That is, it looks like the bracelet worn by the prisoners. This belongs to a certain model inmate, and it's broken. What? Just who on earth does this belong to? When Mr. Frank saw it. The warden's favorite inmate. Don't you think it's strange? He managed to did well. He moved around freely on his daily prison life. Golly, when you think about it, it shouldn't be possible. I like how the little fox mink thing is licking the sweat off her face. I'd hazard a guess that this was because he was a special case. Just like Sarah June.
Overruled!
Objection!
You could find out by simply asking Sawat himself. It is my firm belief that Mr. Sawat and Morgan Rowland were partners in crime. Due to their collaboration, another route surfaces. The real route by which Knight's body was moved from the scene. There were two obstacles that needed to be dealt with. The security camera in front of Knightley's cell. And the electric fence in the courtyard. Both these problems could have been solved with a single stroke. By having Sawat switch off the breakers in the breaker room. Mr. Edgeworth, could you wait one moment? Do you still intend to deny it, Warden Roland? I give in. I confess. I'm sure you're not confessing to the whole thing. Please, do tell what you're confessing to. Warden Roland, no, this cannot be. Yes, it's just as he says. Frank Sawat and I were partners in crime. No way! You did it, Mr. Edgeworth! You're like I didn't. Well done, Miles. At last we have the real culprit. Like Mr. Edgeworth said, Frankie operated the breaker. But we were not responsible for Knightley's murder. What? Warden Roland, whatever do you mean? Judge Courtney, would the goddess of law hear my confession? The goddess of law is merciful. She will absolve you. I was being threatened. That's why I had no choice but to do as I was told. So, who was threatening you? Sarah Dogan, that assassin. Dogan. It's been going on since that man came to the prison. I will never forget that day. I'm not sure I'm buying this. When we were both alone, he suddenly said to me, I have many dogs outside the prison. Dogs? Loyal dogs who obey my every command. I soon realized what Dogan referred to were not really dogs, but his human henchmen. And that's not all he said. You better watch how you treat me, if you don't want you and your family to become dog food. I had no choice. I gave him the special cell, I gave him anything he desired. Anything he desired. You don't mean the supplier. That's right, anything he ordered, I would deliver to him. An underground agent. I was the one who won over Frankie. It was simple, I just offered him special privileges within the prison. He's underground elites. Once a week, in the middle of the night, Frankie would shut off two of the breakers. So I could move from my office to the courtyard without being seen by the security camera. I would go past the fence and drop the goods down the well near the prison. And then I'd sprinkle this perfume over it. Okay, so the well was the cause of the sweet sex. So that's the true identity of the sweet sex. The scent of perfume was a signal for your Dogan's dog, but picking up the scent and carrying the goods together. Of course, this had to be done with all algorithms away from his cell. I'm surprised you never found out about how. We have a strict timetable here. Mealtime, exercise time. It's easy to know when he's away from his cell. And since little Rocky is afraid of Dogan's dog, I didn't have to worry about him making noise. So having full knowledge of the prison's secret work, I shouldn't have herself. So to ensure there was no slip-ups. Frankie would turn the breakers back in the early morning. The delivery was complete. And then modify the timestamp on the security camera. You've told us a great deal. Goddess of law, sexual penitent confession. As the warden of the prison, how could I have done such a foolish thing? The day Knightley was killed was also a delivery day. It seems Frankie was working the breakers as usual. But that day I had nothing to send, so I did not go to the courtyard at all. The secret of the supply systems and the important role in this. The police have been searching for Dogen's henchmen for ages. I've also been helping them, but... I've been interrogating them personally in my office, but... No matter how much evidence we have on him, we can't get a single word out of him. So the reason you kept on interrogating him... Yes, it was to find his henchmen. Wow, that was really a spooky change in demeanor there, woman. I borrowed all the evidence from the police and carried out the interrogation myself. Wow, she's losing it. I kept an eye on all his actions and examined all of his mail. His correspondence, chess letters. But I could never uncover the true identity of his henchmen. This fear, it's something you could never understand. Prosecutor Edgeworth, you were listening, right? I see this commission is the fault in a false suspicion. It's truly necessary to pursue further. It is necessary to pursue further. Yes, it's always necessary to pursue further. Judge Courtney, my questioning isn't over yet. I'm sure the goddess of law isn't satisfied yet either. You mean to badger this woman further? Even if she was threatened by Dogen, this does not prove she was not the culprit in this case. She was able to use the supply route to transport Knightley's body. Do you have any evidence to support this? The body gave off a sweet scent. The scent of perfume that was used to signify delivery. Can you explain this fact? Of course. Since I've made so many deliveries, the scent would have flickered around the well. When the body was moved through the well, the scent would have been transferred to it. So, that also testified to this fact. That's it. For some reason, that well gave off a nice scent. A nice scent. I don't know what it was, but it smelled sweet, like candy. The lingering scent in the well could possibly be picked up by anyone passing through. Anything passing through. The defense rests, I see. In that case, court is adjourned. Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything we can do? Should I do? Is this as far as I can go? Is it over already? Not nice of you to return things just like that, Cortify. Mr. Shields. Are you objecting to the whole journey? Of course not. Oh, his name is Ray Shields. Like Ray's Shields. Ray's Shields. It took me all of these cases to figure that out. Cool. For all of these parts. At least I figured it out in the first case. Even worse. Of course not. I ain't got no objection or anything like that. Go ahead and adjourn for it. Do whatever you like. Hey, what are you doing, Mr. Shields? Oh, there, calm down. Who wants some chocolate? This is a joke. You'll have to. I just have one tiny request to make. It's Simon Key's turn. Exactly. Did y'all forget? That's so mean. Well, you have been making me do all your dirty work, so... But you just left everything to Mr. Edgeworth and didn't do anything at all! Thank you, Ken. Yes, that's right. That's why I thought I'd do my job. Wow. Just prepare for the trial. I'd like to ask the warden I'd like to hear your thoughts on the culprit. Uncle Ray believes that Simon is not the culprit. Seems that Miss Warden also suspects someone other than Simon. I'd like to hear you out. Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Shields up to? He's trying to lower... He's trying to lower Warden's role in the supply route to use transport. Save us the crime on Gilbert. I see! Security. And that would get rid of the troublemaker. Exactly. Hey, hold on a sec. That's Albert besides Simon. What do you mean? Simon was the one that was supposed to prosecute. Exactly. drag Mr. Best into this too. Is this acceptable? Oh, you, it's fine. It's fine. You understand a woman's heart. Thank you, mademoiselle. Actually, I've thought this over. I'd like to tell you my thoughts. You'll let me speak, won't you, Christine, darling? Of course. Please speak. Mr. Shields, awesome! It's a little shade. Thank you, Mr. Shields. No, I'm still leaving the rest of you. Remember what I said. The defense attorney never gives up. The fate of our client rests on our shoulders, after all. It'd be untold, I'm afraid, and put that into practice. Now then, boys, it's your turn to show you'll never give up. Right. Well then, will you listen to my story? Okay. I believe that the culprits in this case could only have been Dogan. I have no idea what transpired between Dogan and Victim. It simply could have been that Dogan was displeased. In any case, he was the one who stabbed the victim to death. He probably had a dog disposed body. It's the truth of the case. Okay, so she's aware of the mail, too. The victim, Mr. Knightley, was it? I think it is truly a terrible thing. So she's gonna slip up somewhere with the mail. Taking a man's life, you mean? That's how you go about saying this, isn't it? If only I had been more vigilant, his death would not have happened. That's why I want to clear up his regrets. Gordon Roland, how considerate. I'm sure Mr. Knightley in heaven is overflowing with gratitude. Is gratitude really what Knightley feels? Press everything? You seem very confident. How can you be so sure? The children of this home are all good little boys and girls. Believe in yourself, believe in your friends, and believe in me and yours. I'm mixing up her voices, sorry. There's no way any of these hard-working children will commit a murder. Person of emotional reason. Whoa, dude. Chill, man. Only Dogan would be capable of something like that.
Hold it!
This is where it slips. Knightley was being held in the detention center, and Dogan was supposed. They couldn't make any contact. Don't you think that would have prevented trouble? The prison is quite fine, right? So there were many ways for them to meet. Knightley was murdered days before he was sentenced to prison. Surely these weren't many ways of meeting. Surely there weren't many ways of meeting could have occurred. Even without a direct meeting, Dogan could still cause trouble, mark my words.
Hold it!
What could Knightley have done in the detention center to displease him? That was just an example. You don't have to take it so seriously. Didn't I already say that I had no idea what transpired between them? Nevertheless, you certainly are a serious one. What's this? That's a piercing gaze. Always standing straight and stiff. Very nice. Looking very clever, my dear. I think I'm about to become your biggest fan. Mr. Edwards, stay focused. It's just a flesh wound. Right. This is almost psychological warfare.
Hold it!
I'd like to hear your thoughts about the circumstances surrounding the murder. Well, I suppose it's just a whole job. During his booking, I learned that the victim had some kind of injury to his leg. He couldn't turn his neck to the riots. I remember him saying something like that. Process one years before being locked up in the detention center. Sounds like you don't really know a lot about Knightley. I only know that. In any case, he would have been an easy target. Perhaps he used the chisel in the chessboard. The victim wouldn't even have had a chance to scream. See, how can you know they're very valuable things? Did you add those last statements to your testimony? Oh, you're making me blush. You're so cute. I'm just kidding. Up to you. How did she know that?
Hold it!
could I have guessed that she's only hidden inside? She's in fact, she's only known by some. So then why does she know this? Exactly. In Dogen's hands, even if she's old enough to be used to lethal weapon. I wasn't sure if I had to present the chessboard as the objection because it said exactly what she said, but again, why did she know that? Warden Roland, you certainly are sharp-witted. Hey, enough with the titles. Call me Patty. However, there's something you were a little too knowledgeable about. Embarrassed? You're such an experienced child, Edgeworth dear. How old is this woman, by the way? Because I'm starting to feel like certain types of people. Oh no, she's only 37. I don't ever look the profiles anymore. Wait a second. He's 17. Oh my gosh. Fight on, Mr. Edgeworth. If you said you didn't really know much about Knightley, if that's the case, how did you know about the chisel inside the chessboard? Oh, of course, the entrance check.
Objection!
Enough with the poor excuses. The entrance check. The chessboard wasn't something Knightley brought with him. It was brought to him later by Mr. Keyes, who didn't even have to be arrived here. That's... my mistake. I meant the parsonage.
Objection!
Even if it's... there are so many suspicious points. Why wasn't such a chisel even common? Judge Courtney, did you tell anyone about the chessboard? No information about our investigation was leaked, but how did you find out? You could not have examined this during the entrance check of the parcel. Exactly. So answer this, Warden. When and how did you learn about the chessboard's secrets? In that case, I shall answer for you. It's because... Give up, Edgeworth, dear. It's as you say. I interrogated Knightley. That's how I learned about the chessboard. But please believe me, I didn't kill anyone. Enough. It would appear that we have uncovered some vital information. I'll ask you to testify once more. No objections here. Thank you, Edgeworth dear. I'll do my best. Well then, Warden Roland, I trust there will be no lies from here on out. The pool of lies is slowly running dry. Soon I will bring out her true nature. I wouldn't go so far as to call it an interrogation. Always make sure to talk to the only new friends. Mr. Knightley, yes, we had the chat. After our talk, he went right back to his cell. I assure you. She's piling lies on top of lies, not realizing that it only tightens the noose around her neck. You speak with the new prisoners, you say? That's right. I'm glad you understand.
Objection!
Your testimony is not solid enough. It requires more than just understanding. Well then, Prosecutor Edgeworth, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright, we're in court again. What did you talk about? What indeed? It was just a trifling conversation. What kind of animals you like, what his hobbies were, what's that sort of thing? Hobbies. I assume you mentioned chess. Oh yes, that's all I could ever talk about. Now that I think about it, then what he had in his room. It probably has something to do with chess too. That's Knightley was honest about. We also talked about her songs, kind of promo. Songs, she's looks like it's just on himself.
Hold it!
If he really returns himself, there's no way he can be possible. I know you're suggesting that he was in during the interrogation, but I could possibly have had a motive to kill Knightley. But Dogen was the only one I knew, and he had no connection with the victim. Please add that to the statement to justify. There it is. Dogen was the one I hated, and had no connection.
Objection!
I was hesitating because I was like, wait, should I press this first and then present it? I think it's fine. Judge Courtney, I'd like you to have a look at this. It looks like a record of a chess game. Is there something wrong with it? This was discovered in the victim's cell. It was Knightley's memo. Warden Roland also discovered this note in the very same place. And not just in Knightley's cell, but in Dogen's too. What are you?
Objection!
Did she kill Knightley because he was connected with Dogen? So that Dogen would be framed? That can't. That's a lot of stuff to try to do to get Dogen out of there. Like that's a stretch. That is a stretch. Especially when Simon Keyes got in the middle of it. Don't say that you don't know about the chessboard, especially. After all, you kept an eye on Dogen's actions down to the smallest details. No, to be more precise, it wasn't Dogen who actually had to keep an eye on. The warden was searching for Mr. Dogen's henchman. From the start, I found it strange that the warden would interrogate a person, since he used his henchman to first harm to the family. Warden Roland interrogated Dogen retrospectively. So, what are you saying? As you inspected Dogen's mail, you must have known. He played correspondence chess. And then nicely appeared. The chess member found. We deduced that he and Dogen were connected. You must have found the same conclusion as well. However, you went all one step too far in your reasoning. You thought Knightley was one of Dogen's henchmen who had come to kill him. So that's why you interrogated Knightley. Boy. So the boss will crack go after his henchman. In addition, you discovered something when you were interrogating him. Inside his chessboard, you found a portable chisel. It's Warden Roland. She's not the same as Dogen. That was the final straw. You believe Knightley was one of Dogen's henchmen and you killed him. It seems there will be no rebuttal. Judge Courtney, your verdict. Though it is incredibly unfortunate, there seems to be no room for doubt. I shall announce my verdict for the murder of Horace Knightley. Twice my sacred verdict has been interrupted. Who was that? Warden Roland. Oh, how strange. You guys really don't understand anything. It would seem the one who doesn't understand is you. Me? Oh, I understand one thing very well. There is a huge contradiction in your logic, Mr. Edgeworth. Now, once she's cornered, she starts spouting nonsense. Pay it no heed, Judge Courtney. Your verdict?
Overruled!
I am interested in hearing what the warden has to say. What? I thought so. I just have one thing I want to say. One. Please take a good look at the autopsy report. The autopsy report. The one I wrote with you. I heard exactly what you said earlier, Justine Dog. You said the wound was found inches deep. 4 inches. No way. Could that tiny chisel really have made a wound 4 inches deep? Impossible. How could I have made such an error? Forgive me, goddess of law. Wait, I'm sorry, what? I did not look at that after she gave it to me. Ooh. Boy. Well, I believe that overturns your hypothesis. What will you do now, Mr. Edgeworth? What will we do? It'll be alright, pal. Mr. Edgeworth always... Well, you know, it's not alright. Hey, you're a defense attorney, aren't you? Isn't there something you can do, pal? Do that turnabout thing. Make some earth-shattering objection. Uncle Ray's a hard worker, but without decisive evidence, we're just waiting for the here. Does that mean it's hopeless? This is where we get the crazy logic train, right? That's very reminiscent of... Well, I say it's reminiscent of the sequels of the trilogies and the spin-off, but this came first, so maybe those logic trains are reminiscent of this. The true killer is Warden Roland. If it's not her, then nothing that has happened fits. But the chisel isn't the murder weapon. Are there any other sharp objects here? There's the nail that was used to stop the body from falling, like to stop the weights from falling. There are still many mysteries remaining in this case. However, we do not have the evidence to solve them at this present time. We have no choice but to continue this battle in the courtroom.
Objection!
That would just give the killer a chance to destroy evidence.
Overruled!
Are you mocking the court? No, I didn't mean anything like that. You look perplexed, Miles. Thought of anything yet? The chisel is not the murder weapon. In that case, what is? It's no use. Not back where we started. No objections, Prosecutor Edgeworth. By the way, any baseless statements will be punished accordingly. Do I have the evidence? Well, it is. Oh wait, it is here. It's what in the world? Oh, that's the stage. That is what I think it is. That. It's no good. I can't think of anything. I need more time. I regret to say I have no... No, Mr. Edgeworth! Remember what Mr. Shields said! If we give up, Simon will... Have you forgotten that sad look on his face? I don't know, I could barely see his face. He was the one who suffered most from Knightley's death. If we can't save him, who will? Besides, Simon believes in us. So we can't give up. Okay. Miles, looks like you've found a good partner. It's like little Case says. Whenever you're backed into a corner, pick your client. Keep fighting until the very end. Isn't that the feeling you're getting? Gregory, your old man. No matter what trouble he faced, he would always turn things around and save his client. You've got his blood in you, right? In that case, you're the only one who can turn this around. Judge Courtney, the look in your eyes has suddenly changed. If you do intend to speak, you better be prepared to face the consequences. Your logic thus far has been misplaced numerous times. If this were to happen again, I will consider you unfit to call yourself a prosecutor, and you will hand over your badge. That's right. My reasoning about this case has indeed been misplaced numerous times. Have I made a grave miscalculation? But my logic is misplaced. Still silence. I cannot condone this waste of time. Well then. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth! I will announce my verdict. That's it. I have to turn my logic around. My logic isn't misplaced, it's been misled. This court finds the defendant, Simon Pease.
Objection!
Thrice now she's been interrupted. Isn't it a little early to hand down a verdict? I actually think it's rather late. Don't you agree, Justine darling? Enlighten us. What? Try to remember. The eyewitness account about the star and the absence from the animal show. When I first heard that information, my suspicions immediately fell.
Alpha Rule!
Hold it!
But was that not the killer's aim? What if we assumed that their intention was from the start? Of course, the chisel served the same purpose. Knightley's body was stabbed in the same spot with multiple sharp objects. This shows that he was stabbed with the chisel after the real murder weapon was removed. By soaking the chisel in Knightley's blood, the killer wanted to mislead us into thinking the chisel was the murder weapon. Why? It's because to get Dogan expelled. We got that much. Warden Roland, who made use of this chisel's image. Chisel's image? What are you trying to say?
Hold it!
Mr. DeBest, when you see this chisel, what does this suggest to you? Something like Dogan is the killer, right? Now, do you understand? That was the warden's aim. Aha! She wanted us to suspect the person with the chisel. Indeed, that was her plan from the very beginning. To make Sarah and Dogan out to be the killer. I understand your logic. It is true that Wharton did not think kindly of Dogan, but you understand, don't you? This alone does not prove she is the killer. As I thought, that's not enough. The remaining chance finds the real murder weapon. If you have no more evidence, I believe this conversation.
Objection!
I could prove it if I found the real murder weapon.
Objection!
It doesn't matter what the rules say. We did a clean sweep of the place. It is as Sebastian says. In the end, we couldn't find any weapons. In other words, such proof is impossible.
Objection!
No, the murder weapon must still be somewhere in the prison. As long as this exists. The security gate! Do you remember its name, after all? Are you mocking me? It's because of those things. That you can't take metal objects in or out of this place. Ah! Right. As long as the security gate exists, the murder weapon should still be there. Surely you realized, if the real murder weapon is still in the prison, one must also consider how long there in the chisel was concealed, so the chisel is supposed to be the murder weapon. Which means the real murder weapon must have been this one inside. Service? The evidence transferred from the precinct. It's about all the evidence concerning Dogan. I've been interrogating him personally in my office. That's it. She could have used that. This shows another way that he could be brought into prison. Weren't they just implying that... Weren't they just implying that she used it, or she carried it in with the, with the evidence for the case? What? That she brought it in with the evidence from Dogen's interrogation. Interesting. Oh! It's the knife! It's the knife! Because the knife was confiscated.
Take that!
Okay, yeah. Yesterday Dogen said this. There are only 2 in the world. Only 2. They're custom made, attached to my knife in Anubis' collar. Even though I can only rely on my ears, I can easily identify them. The last one has been confiscated and is not in my possession. It's possible the murder weapon was brought in as confiscated evidence. What? Dogen's knife was confiscated and stored in the premises. Furthermore, the bell was attached to the knife. The bell had a chisel. Exactly. The killer took it from the knife and reattached it to the chisel. But the only fingerprints on the chisel aren't knife marks. She made the chisel onto the murder weapon by attaching Dogen's bell. In so doing, made Dogen appear to be culprit. Furthermore, the handling of the set of evidence this bell originally belonged to. It's only possible for someone with authority. Who, sir? Who had the authority? You can find bells anywhere. Anyone could attach them.
Objection!
See, so you don't know. These bells are Dogen's trademark. There are only 2. What? You didn't know that? How do you not know that? All the interrogation you did. And so, attaching the bell would naturally make you think. Do you have evidence that I have the knife? You don't, do you?
Hold it!
It's in your coat. Of course, I understand. Please, Mr. Betts, I'd like to request an investigation immediately. But if you find it would be problematic for me. This doesn't matter now. It's necessary to reveal the truth of our prosecutorial rules. Oh well, you say that. Who's this useless prosecutor? If I only still had investigative right. If only I still had investigative rights. Besides, we can't investigate without the warden's permission, right? There's no way she would approve. We have no choice but to investigate ourselves. If you don't have evidence, there's no use in continuing this conversation. The goddess of law just smiling. This will have to be continued in court. Not good. If we give the warden more time here, she'll definitely destroy the evidence. It seems that I have no choice but to risk rejection and stall for time. I don't have anything definite. Such, I think so. Is it really like me to do something this reckless? No, not good. Now's not the time for hesitation. Right now, I'm not a prosecutor, I'm not an attorney's assistant. I need to protect my client. I'm the only one who can save him now. In that case, even if it's a 1 in a million chance, I have to take it. It's sink or swim. Should I raise an objection? It almost feels like I've turned into a certain bluffing defense attorney. There it is. I was waiting for him to reference him. He'll never call him by name still. Never will actually state his name. But right now I can't come to a standstill here.
Objection!
Hold it! Prosecutor Edward. What now? I just realized something. What would that be? Pray tell. Naturally, the whereabouts of the real murder weapon. Dogen's knife. Mr. Edward, is that really true? Yes. That was just a lie. Then it's not true, friend. Yes, bad for my heart. There's no way you can know. Because such a thing doesn't even exist. Think somewhere, please. inside that mix. The same method? No, it couldn't be, could it? It's behind the Speaker's eyes. Prosecutor Edgewood, how long do you intend to keep us waiting? It's possible. To keep it down here. This is where the real murder is. We're in the courtroom right now, so
Take that!
on the person here in the courtyard. Indeed. Please show us more detail. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's the alligator. Allie ate it.
Take that!
It is the same thing. It's back then. What's the matter? Looks like the metal detector is reacting to the alligator. Really? Why? Because it swallowed a knife. Of course, that's why the metal detector reacted. Judge Courtney, I'd like you to take a look at this. The chisel. Wasn't that just a fake murder weapon? Dogan hid this chisel inside his dog's mouth. And the real murder weapon was hidden in very much the same way. The real murder weapon is in the pond inside the alligator. What? What? We can confirm that the metal detector reacted to the alligator. Judge Courtney, please have the inside. I can make that little girl open her mouth. Can I help you? Yes, go ahead. Morton roll. Discovering the real murder weapon is settled this matter. Why don't you two know her? That's what would I have to confess? In that case, you can just wait for your fate to see. Oh, we found it, sir. Just what you said, where you said it would be. Patricia Roll. The real murder weapon is none other than Dogan's knife. The one who murdered Morris Smith, that will only be you. Dogan was the evil one. I didn't do anything wrong. It was completely reasonable. That guy was one of Dogan's henchmen. Him. If only he'd never come to my home. I could at least still be happy. My special paradise. He ruined it, all of it. Him, that no-good assassin. Him. Her whole coat was a bunch of minks. Hey, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. My favorite time. 12:34. Mr. DeBest is the best. Sorry, Mr. DeBest of the best. We have the results. The best of the best? Looks like even the forensic officers have it tough. We found traces of Knightley's blood in Dogan's knife. It was just like you said. You're the best, Mr. DeBest. Alright, good job. But don't stop there. Keep the praise coming. Yes, sir, you are so incredible. It brings tears to my eyes. Sorry. Huh? What are you talking about? Hasn't the case been solved already? We have not yet confirmed if Knightley truly was one of Dogan's henchmen. There's also a chance that he would have all been jumped to conclusions. Oh! The blank face. That's just the remaining uncertainty in this case. Anyways, let's keep investigating. Hey, you there, come with me. Since I'm the best, the truth will appear before me first. When that moment arrives, make sure you don't miss it. Yes, sir, I'm looking looking forward to witnessing your first raid of illusion. Let's go! We live in troubling times, wouldn't you agree? The would-be assassin, the president, was found murdered in the prison. Actually, did not plan to assassinate the president. The truth is not as final as you seem to believe it to be. Not until the world, and not until the law. That can't be right. Believe what you will. However, as long as possible stretch remains a possibility, it is an inescapable reality. Also, you're just someone who demands commitment. That is what I believe. Those are merely your values. The law is not really within one person. If you impose some incidents, you will do well to prepare for the consequences. What's that supposed to mean, pal? Don't tell me you're gonna... Now then, this is where I must continue. Judge Courtney is right. The law should not serve any one person's desires. However, a bit of a cut there. I knew that my recording was going to run out because it was 2 hours, so I was waiting for it. Let's continue. However, if the truth is bent as a result of that, can that really be called justice? Oh, hey, buddy. Simon! Boss! What happened? They said you could come out? Well, honestly, I don't know for sure. All of a sudden they were like, you're free to go, and you should thank Mr. Edward. Well, that's because we found out who killed her. Really? You did? Mr. Edward? No, wait. Even if you glared at me like that, it's useless. I'm innocent after all. You can't make me guilty. Simon. You should thank him, even. You're right. Thank you very much. I want to thank you, too. Mr. Defense Attorney, can I ask you just one more question? I thought that Knightley and I were friends. No, I mean best friends. I always thought we were. You're gonna make me like the airport's meant I'm saving the state. You don't think so anymore? Well, I'm just wondering. There were some things I had no idea about. Like how he could hate someone enough to kill them. That's why maybe he never trusted me either. Simon, that's not true. You're lying, because if I had known, I could have stopped him. I would have told him he had no need to be angry with anyone. Mr. Keyes, I don't think he disliked you either. It's shown proof that Knightley trusted him. Okay, it's this. It's definitely this, because he
Take that!
with the chisel inside of it. That's what I gave to Knightley hid a chisel inside it. Most likely to aid in his escape. Escape? He used me? He trusted in you. He knew you'd bring it to him without looking into it and without question. And in doing just that, you were caught up in everything. Knightley, you idiot. Looks like he gets it. Simon's not as dumb as he looks after all. I'm sure he'll be back to normal by tomorrow. Aw, I'll be strong. I'll become a splendid wild animal tamer for Knightley's sake. Excellent. Awesome stories. I believe that they actually used the title Ratatouille as a verb. It was like the monkey is ratatouilleing him. Ah, I almost forgot. If you'd like, please come to our next show. Hey, Maximilian. Million Galactica. I'll also be performing in it. The very big circus is always fabulous and fun for all ages. Wow, that sounds like fun. Let's go, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, we need to get back to practicing right away. We'll be with Regent today. What? The tiger? No, wait, away. It'll be fine. Good boy. No way. There's no way it'll be fine. Oh, he ran off. Please get me a break, boss! I love how, he's not, like, desperately in love with her like all the other guys that surround her. Probably because she puts him through all of this. And there they go. Bravo, you're coming up on a good show today. So thanks to you, Mr. Shields. That's your fault. You're quite awesome. Not to mention allowing us to continue the investigation. Huh. You're gonna make me blush. Uncle Ray's always serious. So how was it, Miles? How did it feel to be defense to save people? But that's really bad. It was just like being next to your old man again. It's been a while since I felt this good. Come on, Miles. Are you sure you don't want to be a defense attorney? What? You know, pick up where your father left off. Don't you want to save people like he did? What are you talking about, pal? Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecutor. But is it really that unusual for a prosecutor to become a defense attorney in these days? Unusual is the problem here. Hey, don't be so upset. It's normal, you know. Normal. It's not normal, pal. I keep on thinking you're powerful defense team. Shit, impossible. And Uncle Ray is a defense attorney. That's why I'm being serious about this. This is my opinion. Feel free to drop by anytime. I'll be waiting for you. Follow in my father's footsteps. Me become a defense attorney. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my dad. Should I become a defense attorney? Like my father. Look at that, seeing Gregory Edgeworth as a sprite on the screen instead of a dead body in a picture. That's always nice. I like all the animals in that case. That's fun. And the seeing some old characters, old faces again. Frank saw it. It's always a joy. I love it. He was like the very first criminal in the very first case ever, and he's just like hanging out. Yeah, I don't know. It's really long, and I think that's just all of the cases in this game are gonna just be really long with their parts. That they're like 2 hours long instead of an hour or 40 minutes or whatever. That's a lot. Looks like we're diving into some interesting things with the prosecutorial investigative committee or whatever it is. Did I say that right? Was that all the right words? I don't know. And with Judge Courtney, so who knows what's going on there. Because she's apparently an important face, as is DeBest seems to be too. Because I kind of remember him. For some reason, I remember DeBest. I don't remember his personality at all. I just remember his image. Like, he looked familiar when I saw him. So I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm just kind of like going along with you guys, getting my opinions about the cases as I go. it was starting to get really long. I was kind of tired in some of the parts going for 2 hours. It's a lot. So, yeah. Also, I should probably tell you this now. I was listening to the cases and I was listening and I kept going, listening to them as I was posting them, and I was like, I don't really like the sound quality to this one, so I'm going to go back to my original way of capturing the sound and hoping that that is better. I know that the game audio is kind of loud, so I'm trying to like balance that all out, but I know that the sound quality of this recording, the way I'm recording it now, is not as nice, not as smooth as the recording that I've been doing before. So, all things that I'm going to figure out. And we'll just go with it. But anyway, yeah, that was the Imprisoned Turnabout, and next time is going to be the Inherited Turnabout. And if the silhouette is any indication, you may know what we might be doing in this case. I'll let you guys simmer on that and predict. And in the meantime, I will end it there because it has been a long time. Another long part. So next time, I'll talk to you guys next time. Yeah, next time. I said next time too many times. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!